Alright folks, welcome back to another episode of Callahan's Crosstime Saloon. I'm your host, the Game Order. Oh shit. Let's go back into werewolves. Wax lips. Let's get some wax lips.
Let's see some Bonnie.
Some what?
Bonnie? The official currency of Romania?
I didn't know that.
And we don't accept palming coins. You'd be amazed at how many people around here try to pass those things off as money. It's horrible. Makes you want to bite their toes off, doesn't it?
No.
Alright, what happened to my Bonnie that I had? I was begging. There we go. Pretty sure it loaded the wrong save somehow. Not sure. I knew I had money. Buy me them fucking wax lips.
I'll sell you those, but I'll have to see your ID.
You show the clerk your driver's license. Fortunately, the reciprocity laws work so that the Romanian reads English just as easily as you speak Romanian. So he accepts the license and gives you a pair of nice wax lips.
Yeah?
I want to trace somebody's mole. You have any tracing paper?
Oh boy, honey. That one takes the cake for the stupidest question I've gotten in years. Here, you win.
She reaches under the counter and produces a wedge of cheese, encased in a wrinkled rind, thickly carpeted turquoise and gray fur.
What's this?
The cake.
It's fucking gross.
No offense to you, Mr. Stonebender.
Sasha,
I don't want to talk to you right now. Maybe sometime when you're fit to talk to.
I'm sober now.
She turns away from Piotr. Bitch, I need some fucking coffee.
Yeah?
Do you have any outlets in the United States?
Yeah, we have 14,452 locations in Seattle. Come on already, pick tease.
Excuse me, what did you call me?
I didn't call you anything.
Mocha
What's
Java.
the molten lava mocha java?
Habanero flavored espresso brewed at 500 degrees. And of course, I'm now obligated by my insurance company to warn you that the coffee is served very hot.
The clerk puts some of the asbestos gloves on and hands you the 500-degree cup of coffee.
Careful with that. It might be a tad warm.
You dip the waxed lips into the hot coffee. Immediately, you feel the warm wax soften. You put the waxed lips in your mouth and clamp down on them. Don't let people see you doing this. They'll start calling you Hot Lips. You stand and press your big, full hot lips to Sasha's temple. She is still and unyielding, and her skin is as cold after you kiss her as it was before. She gives you a look of cool disapproval. Although she remains silent, her message is clear. Your actions were inappropriate, no matter how charming the sentiment might have been. You remove the lips from your mouth to speak.
I apologize. It's a custom in my country.
She purses her lips and gives you a look of exasperation at the strange country you must be from. And then the bitch leaves. And now you can see we have a small clover indent on the wax lips. You and your friend careen outward to the Hell's Patio. The Java has cooled off slightly. You spill it on yourself. Death would come a lot slower. I want to go back to Cashmere's place. The wax lips cool off and reharden. However, a perfect impression of Sasha's curse mark remains behind. Hey bud, how's it hanging? That's translated.
Me, Jake. You know kill I. Okay?
Sure, man, no problem. Chill. Try to engage the fugato in conversation, but it shoos you away. You're obviously disturbing its train of thought, although tricycle of thought is probably more accurate. Sloshing around in the bottom of the bottle is a bulbous greenish purple tuber, undoubtedly the Mako root. You can't take the root, it's in the bottle, it's the fugato's gigantic clump. Talk to me.
Me friend. Jake you friend. You Jake friend. Okay? Piotr and me friend to Fugato. Like Fugato. Make nice Fugato.
Sure, just don't touch me, okay?
This Piotr, this man, good friend.
Oh gosh, Jake. That's the nicest thing anybody said about me in a long time. This man, good friend.
Yeah, very good. Jake, friend Piotr. Good friend Piotr. Good friend. Whatever.
Piotr and
Gotta get that fucking root somehow. Alright. I know we have to get the root from them big fucking monkeys. Let's return to the gypsy and show her the curse mark first. You hand the lips to the gypsy and she eyes them.
This is an impression of a curse mark.
Yep.
It's not very good.
What do you mean? It's great. It's precision.
I don't like it.
She pulls out a jeweler's loop, peers at it intently. Then she swings around and grabs a ledger off the shelf behind her, setting it all on the sill. She opens it up and runs her fingers down the list.
That's
She flips a few more pages.
232. Alan Pellegrini. Is this from Alan Pellegrini?
What, the curse mark? No.
All right, don't get huffy. Let's see. 121. Mrs. Murchison. Oh, I gave Mrs. Murchison a clover. Imagine that. Is this from Mrs. Murchison?
You look at Piotr, who shakes his head no.
Well, I only have an 11. Let me look. This is old. Is this Sasha? I can't read the name.
That's the one.
She examines the entry next to the name.
Oh, this is a wonderful case. Oh, this is a good. You'll never get this one off. This is a case that drains the casey of the ability to experience emotion. No love, no hate, no happy, no sad, no joy, no pain, no nothing.
How do we counteract it?
This is what makes it such genius. To cure the case, you make an anti-caselant. You need tanner leaves, you need, this is going to bother me until I can think of it.
It's important.
Rather.
Just a minute. Tanner leaves and is it... No. Mako root. Mako root. Yeah, that's it.
And those are hard to get?
Oh, I don't know. Now, the hard part is, the third thing you need is the tears of the casey. And that's the thing. How do you get tears from somebody who can't cry?
You can't.
Exactly. I'm so proud of it. It's one of mine, this case. Original with me.
Do we, like, chop an onion?
I suppose. I don't know. Maybe even then they can't cry. I never actually made the anti-cursulant before. That I remember. So, get me some tanner leaves, some mako root, some tears, and we're in business.
You don't have any of those things?
Listen to you. If you had to deal with the people I have to deal with to get tanner leaves and mako root, you wouldn't be such a schmagegi.
A spaghetti? Bitch. I'll punch you in the face. Alright, now we should be able to talk to the giant fucking yetis. Who's this ghost bitch that keeps coming by? She's scaring the shit out of me.
You give Jake bottle, yes?
Hey, the schnapps are on us if you can help us win the contest. Alright, so now we have another one of these stupid fucking riddle boards. Large truck board, not unlike Callahan's, which is a clumsy way of saying like it's like Callahan's. Stands in front of the fireplace. There are 10 clues listed. Chime, moisturizing plants, no, there are, no.
Me have riddle answer for fugato, me think.
Alright, so here again we have 10 different things. And I want to show you something. You have no idea, which most of you won't, because you're too fucking young. You can actually cheat for some of the answers in the earlier quiz we did. Those are a lot easier. I believe a lot of these answers are after old horror movie guys. The Horror Star line of Reville model kits catches your eye. Sure, they have the most famous ones like Karloff and Lugosi, but they also have slightly more obscure ones like Peter Lorre, as Renfield and Dracula. An assortment of party favors and games is arranged on this wall. Torture and mayhem seem to be the most popular themes, with colorful cartoon graphics of nooses, guns, electric chairs, Adam Sandler movies, and that little curved pick Dennis used to poke into the soft decaying parts. You can also play Pin the Rap on the Donkey. You're uncertain, but you hope the main component of the game is just a very realistic pinata, not the actual shrink-wrapped baby donkey. This is a display of an all-occasion Hallmark cards. You browse through them. This one reads, Outside. So I hear you've been dead for 50 years now. But don't worry, once you die, you're not getting any older. Inside, you're getting deader. Alright, so that rat gives you several of the answers that you need. I believe there is a way to get even more of them there. But since I have all the answers written down on this handy list here, we're going to go plug them in. But it did give you quite a few there. Bela Lugosi, Peter Lorre. And we'll go over here how to decipher them.
Me have riddle.
Alright, the first one, it says chime, moisturizing plant, and snug. Well, a chime can also be a bell. A moisturizing plant, obviously, is aloe. And snug, another word for that is cozy. So bell, aloe, cozy. Bela Lugosi. Number 2, yard, link steel, leg joint, and younger. Well, a yard, another word is lawn. The link steel, chain link fence. The leg joint is your knee. And younger is junior. So if you have lawn chain, knee junior, it's lawn chain, knee junior. Now again, most of you aren't going to know who the fuck these people are because these are old horror black and white movies that most of these actors, actresses were in. But you can Google them. Feel free to educate yourself. Permeable could also mean porous. Famous, Marx, Karl Marx brothers. Karl Marx is one of the brothers. And off could also mean spoiled. So, permeable, famous, Marx, spoiled could be porous Karloff, or Boris Karloff in this case.
Me
Boris, I believe it's spelled Karloff. Grain, bid, wind soldier. Well, grain, another name for grain is grist. Another word for bid is offer. And another, I guess, word you would say for a wind shelter could also be called a lee. Now, a lot of these words you're going to need to either, if you're trying to figure these out on yourself, you'd have to pick up a thesaurus to get all the, synonyms for the word. But anyways, this one's actually a little bit easier. Christopher Lee, or grist offer Lee. I guess Christopher Lee from Lord of the Rings was also an old school horror movie actor. Scorch, Chicago trained legal code, and massive weight. That equals fat ass fuck. But that's not the correct answer. So, the scorch is also a scar on your body. Chicago trains, also pronounced Els, or the Elgin. Legal code, law. And massive weight is ton. So, Scar Els Lawton translates into Charles Lawton. Why the fuck does it keep knocking me out?
We have...
Oh, I spelled that wrong. Otherwise, one lean aromatic organic compound. Otherwise could also mean else. One translates into a, singular, or the letter A. Lean also means lanky. Ester, aromatic organic compound, is also known as an ester. So here we have Elsa Lanchester. She was a famous actress back in the black and white movie days. She did a lot of horror movies, including I Don't Fucking Know. Okay, moss, shiv, fluffiness, drawing fluid. Moss also is called peat, P-E-A-T. Another word for shiv is a dagger or dirk. Another word for fluffiness is cushy. Another word for drawing fluid would be a sink that draws fluid. So peat, dirk, cush, sink. Also Peter Cushing. Another famous actor back in the old horror movie era days. Urinated member of British nobility, white with age. Urinated would also be piss. The member of a British nobility is known as an earl. And white with age also comes out to horay, H-O-A-R-Y. So this equals into piss earl, horay, or Peter Lorre. And that answer was actually given to you in the store we were just in. Alright, $5 bill. A colloquialism. That's also called a fin. A penny is called a cent. And a cost is a price. So, Vincent Price. Everyone knows Vincent Price. Come on now. Touched in the head. Could also mean fey, F-E-Y. And a manta ray. A manta ray is, of course, a sea creature. So we have fey ray. The fugato waddles over to the bar and growls softly at Casimir, whose eyebrows shoot straight up off his head.
That is correct. We have a winner.
The crowd goes mildly up for grabs as the fugato do a dance of glee around you.
Don't hurt me. Not the face. Ouch!
A promise is a promise. The lead fugato throws the bottle of schnapps into the fireplace, then walks over and retrieves the mako root. He shakes the ashes and broken glass from the root and drops it into your waiting hands.
Thank you.
Come on back next week, will you? We like winning honestly for a change. Or at least, sort of honestly.
What? This is the first time you've spoken to me like a normal human being.
Yeah, well, you started it. Till you started getting these riddles right. Oh, we thought you were a moron.
Alright, so now we have the root. Alright, now we need to find the eternity. Lanka, recognized for its tea exports.
That'll be all the fingers on your left hand.
Pardon me?
Oh, did I say all the fingers on your left hand? I meant 22 Bonnie.
You carefully push 22 Bonnie across the counter and pull your hand back quickly before the clerk can have at it. You open the box and pull out a single tea bag, which you assume will do the trick. Obligingly, you give the rest of the box to the clerk, who says he can re-shrink wrap it and put it on the shelf, like they do with software. You tear open the flimsy little bag, wad up the paper, and toss it into the convenient abyss that briefly opens up right by your feet. The leaves within the little pile of shredded tanna leaves, and a story that nobody at home will believe about spontaneous abyssing. It's a cute little pile of tanna leaves you've got there. The scent of the tanna leaf really brings back memories of the time. Not that long ago when you opened up a box of tanna leaf tea and took out a tea bag and tore it open. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. I gotta take a piss, I'll be right back. Alright, had to leak the lizard. Alright. Keep in mind this is just one of 6 of the adventures that you go through in Callahan's Crosstime Saloon. So as you can see, it is a pretty long adventure game, especially if you get into all the detail. And if you're clicking on everything and trying all these different possibilities, I mean, I'm not even breaching the skin of this shit. What's this guy? It's a fucking merkin. You ask the bearded gent what his profession is. He tells you he's the town lobotomist. He doesn't need a fucking ice pick. What? Look at the fingers on this guy. He's the kind of guy you want to have around when you need to get that last olive out of a jar. Holy shit. This empty storefront once accommodated a publishing house that specialized in books on gambling. Unfortunately, they have since filed for Chapter 7 and 11.
Master, Squire, what can I do for you then?
Lead on, Macduff. You can tell me why you can't answer me directly.
That'd be playing the raw prawn, sir. I wouldn't want to do that to you.
It would be what?
Playing the raw prawn, sir. I wouldn't want you accusing me of, lifting the large shell, wink wink.
What does that mean?
I'm just trying to...
Piotr, he
just wants you to leave the tail off the kite, as it were, Jake. Don't worry about him. Where do you want him to take us?
Good enough.
Jake?
I thought we should go up there.
I don't think so, no. That's not a good idea to go up there at night. I can't protect you from everything.
Okay. I don't get it. Where do those stairs lead to?
They lead to the street.
And where's the other end?
What other end? Jake, you have to remember this in case we get separated. That part of town makes this part of town look like, well, I don't have a good analogy. Wish I had a computer with me. I could look one up.
What do you think of those Venetian blinds?
They make me shudder.
You ring the doorbell and someone lurches to the door and you can see the festering boils on its face. The man says, "Go mess around somewhere else. Busy until Wednesday." Alright folks, so that about wraps it up for this video. In the next video, we're going to finish up with this part. We'll be visiting Sasha again and serving the anti-cursulant. And helping our old boy Piotr out. Thanks for watching.